What's going on, brothers? Just let me tell you the name. Got a video for you. As you're entitled, Prevention's Better Than the Cure, Part 8. Here goes. So, yeah, you brothers already know what's coming down the pike in November. So the SNAP benefits are to be cut, and so is Section 8. And of course, it's got a certain demographic upset. The arrogance has turned into humility. The joy has turned into sorrow. And I'm all here for it. Because we warned them someday this was going to happen. We said that. And it's on its way. So yeah. Because it's on its way, you brothers should practice your lockout game, master it, perfect it, and you brothers should also practice the 5 Ps, which stands for Prior Planning Prevents Personal Problems. Write this down. Prior Planning Prevents Personal Problems. Practice that, because we all know there's going to be a lot of desperation out there. We also know that a lot of these walking trash cans, these abject 304s, and all these post-war refugees, we're trying to cleave on to the very same men that they set out to destroy. You Urkels, you lames, you brothers who strive lawfully, did everything by the book, touched 6 figures or cleared 6 figures, and you're doing just fine. Now you're the prize. Now you're a nice, thick, juicy target. No. We were invisible for 60 years. That's 60 years of I'm strong and independent, I don't need no man. Well, Keisha, well, box vendor, keep that same fucking energy. Keep that same energy. Because you're gonna need it. You might have to get a job or 3. You might have to go through some hardships that you weren't designed or equipped to go through. But, well, that's just tough shit. That's what we're faced with. That's what men live with. For us, it's sink or swim. And for you, well, it's reality. And reality takes no prisoners. These 304s, these walking trash cans, these post-war refugees are going to have to bear their own standards. They're going to have to carry their own burdens, and if those burdens are too heavy, if they buckle under the pressure, if they get crushed by it, then that's tough shit. That's tough shit. That's the life that we live, that's the life they're living. All because they said that they're strong, independent, they don't need no man. And the translation for that is, the government takes care of me. You ain't shit. That's the message that they put out there for 60 long years. Well, we got the memo. No resources, no protection, no attention, nothing. And I'm saying it to say this. For those women out there who stick by their husband and love their children, they're going to be fine. They're covered. I'm going to say it again. Those women out there who stick by their husband and love their children, they're going to be fine. They're already covered. But for all these post-war refugees, for all these walking trash cans, for all these failed divestors who got so used to drinking their own Kool-Aid and huffing their own farts, yeah, it's going to be painful for them. It's going to be painful for them, but as a old Kung Fu master once said, pain will make you think. I'm going to say it again, pain will make you think. But my question is this. Will that pain make these box vendors think? Will that pain make these abject 304s think? Will that pain, will that misery make all of these post-war refugees think? Will they clean up their behavior? Will they stop being financially illiterate? Will they stop setting up men to be robbed and murdered? Will they stop falsely accusing men on social media for online clout? Will they stop doing that? Nah, they're not. They're not going to do it. You want to know why? Because their drug of choice is attention. Anything for clout. Anything for clout. That's what I don't feel sorry for. They put themselves in a situation. They put themselves in a situation. Feminism will not have worked without their full cooperation. And I feel the sting. And it's going to continue. It's going to continue. And, oh, for those individuals who are angry that their SNAP is not coming back in November, those who are angry that Trump gave $40 billion to Argentina, do you know what that is? Do you really know what that is? Agent Orange gave $40 billion to Argentina because Argentina has a boom-bust economy. And Argentina is also where those monsters fled after Berlin fell. Fill in the blanks. You gotta stop playing. You gotta stop running around this matrix blind, deaf, and dumb. You walking trash cans, you Keishas, you sperm toilets, gotta stop walking around this matrix blind, deaf, and dumb, man. Y'all really don't understand what y'all put yourselves into. If you brothers with your sorry brothers, if I see you to hear, we know what the deal is. We know what's afoot. That's why I made the frugal decision. I made the correct decision to lock them out. Nothing beats peace of mind. Prevention is better than a cure. They ask for everything they're getting. Hence the saying, he that diggeth a pit shall fall therein. What were these post-war sales? What were these post-war refugees? What were these walking trash cans doing for the past 60 years? They were saying they're strong and independent, they don't need no man. They were sponging off the government. They were living and mocking us. Everything was at our expense until the government shut down. You reap what you sow and you get exactly what you deserve according to your work. I'm going to say it again. You reap what you sow, you get exactly what you deserve according to your work. Let it be a lesson to these trollops. Let it be a lesson to these walking trash cans. Let it be a lesson to these post-war refugees. Some lessons are painful, but life's a great teacher. But knowing these post-war sales, these post-war refugees, and these sperm toilets, they're not going to learn. They're not going to learn because in their mind, accountability is oppression. Truth is hatred. Logic is too much. It's insensitive. They did to themselves. They did to themselves. This is Mgtow. So I got for you. Let it bash you in the commentary if you subscribe. If you don't donate, this is my channel. If I tip you on my channel. Alright fam, alright brethren, you know it's real. Your routine. Going away the way. SYSBM is for these post-war refugees, these box vendors, these walking trash cans, and these codependent types, these feral types who made sponging off the government a lifestyle. Give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. Welcome to State. See you soon.